Okay, it looks like I'm up and running. Right now I'm in the middle of just connecting a few things and sharing it out there on the internet and social media. So, a minute. Give me a minute, and hopefully my video streaming isn't too choppy. Right now it says I'm in the green. Not sure where I will be seeing chats. Just got a message from the wife. I have no clue what that is. Probably her telling me she's on her way home. An animal coming home. But that's another story. Let's see anything. Gonna be good enough. Nobody here. No. Okay, I can wait. My frames per second are going from green to. They're bouncing around, so that's going to be interesting. I am pretty close to the router. It is very cloudy out here today, so my Starlink is probably going to be behind. I have. What are we doing, Mr. GoPro? Are we recording? We are recording. Got it. Tell it to stop. GoPro, start recording. Wait for people to show up. I see I have one person here already. Hello, Jurassic Customs. Thank you for showing up. Just waiting for see if a few more people show up or not before I get into this completely. Staring at my monitor right now, so if I'm not paying attention to, doesn't look like I'm paying attention. I am. I'm just staring at my monitor. I have a new laptop. You know, okay, I got two people here. No clue. That might be Brian from Brother Brian's Gaming. Oh, Mind of Mr. B instead is here, which is the same gentleman, just to let you know. It's all right. You're up finishing the video. I ain't doing much right now. My camera, GoPro was messing with me. There's two of you here. I think I sent a text to Cross from Cross there, if you guys remember him. So I don't know if he's showing up or not. Hopefully you hear me all right. I just want to know if you guys can hear me okay. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine. Great. Perfect. Perfect. At back to old YouTube, and we'll just stay there. So, as you know, I haven't done any videos for quite some time. No live stream, no nothing. Life in general, that messes with you. But we're going to do something different today. I'm going to move this camera here. See this? I know it's going to be a little behind because, you know, that's just how it's got to be. My side, it looks good. So I will just go continue on. So here we have the 1983 Parker Star Wars Return of the Jedi Battle of Sarlacc pit game. Now my GoPro's messing with me again. GoPro, start recording. And this is going to be interesting trying to record a video plus doing a live stream. But I played this game back in 1983, maybe 84. Got this for Christmas, I want to say, or maybe even my birthday. Um, and I love this game. It was fun. You actually have to put it together. I will be putting it together on this stream. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and just show you these figures. Now, these figures are 40 years old. Okay, So they are going to look terrible. Manual here tells us what we've got, figures wise, and how to assemble it, which I will probably have to tells us how to play the game and how to assemble it. So I will probably be going at that, looking at that. But the figures we have Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Gamorrean Guard, Boba Fett, Nick 2, and Jabba the Hutt. Now, these are the Gamorrean Guards, and actually for them for being 40 years old, they don't look that bad. They still look like the guards to me. Still pretty much remind me of what I was looking at when I was a kid. A little different to me now that I'm all grown up. And I'm a big boy now. But the paint on them stayed on very well. Now for certain figures, now the human figures and stuff like that, they don't look too hot. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show these to you. And how... See, I should probably just avoid what... Actually, they're all off no matter what. Camera-wise. So these are some of the figures. Here's Han. I don't know why he's backwards, but he's backwards. Or actually, they're all the right way except... No, they're all the right way except for Han. He's backwards. So there's Han. He's backwards. That's supposed to be Nick 2. He's supposed to be one of the guards. Even though there were several guards on that Sarlacc ship. Got Luke, which you see here. His saber is just his saber. There's no light beam or anything else out there, which makes it kind of look kind of corny. Princess Leia, which wasn't even on the ship. She was, you know, little slave girl for Jabba the Hutt there. And then we got Chewbacca, which Chewbacca's looking a little yellow. And then we have, which one of the figures fell off? We have Boba Fett here, okay? Boba Fett fell off, and he is very faded, very out of date, very... This is the 80s, man. If you didn't grow up in the 80s, you won't know. These are horrible looking. And we have Jabba the Hutt, which I basically can put this guy on my thumb. And that's kind of what they made him look like. And all they did is give him some color in his eyes, and that's it. I don't think any paint really faded off of him, since it's just made out of a pink material. They just gave him some yellowish, orangish eyes. They look horrible. And then we've got the game cards. Both sides say Return of the Jedi. One's in the black background, and one is in the white. Now, each card does certain things. I'm not going to go through all the rules. I really don't want to go there, because this is not what this is all about. But you have certain cards for certain things. Maybe I will explain it, maybe I won't, but we'll see what happens. So you got your plastic card holder. Cards are really small. They're not even like that big. It's like they were definitely meant for kids with little hands. Okay, so this is now this game board is not, it's a game board, but it's different. It is basically probably one of the, I won't say first, but one of the first Star Wars 3D puzzles or game boards ever made. Basically, this is like part of the Sarlacc pit. And you got the other half. Okay. As you can see, somebody has taken these apart, but that I know of I think all the original pieces are still here. God, I hope so. I mean, I only paid 20 bucks for this on Amazon, or not on Amazon, on eBay. I think it was $20. You can find them for like $20, under $20. I've seen them go for $60 to $145, but I think it becomes, you know, if the packaging hasn't been touched, or if it's still in its original plastic or whatever else. So you've got other things. You got other parts of the ships. And this all looks like it's all there. At least I think it is. It doesn't look like they even tried to put this thing together. Somebody found it. I definitely remember the game board, this here. What I want to do in this video, when I get through all this stuff in here, is I'm going to assemble this tonight. I'm going to show you what it originally looks like, And then eventually what I want to do is make a new version of this out of XPS foam and try to make this look cooler than just this flimsy construction paper or cardboard, basically. If I'm correct, everything's here. If it's not, well, then guess what? We're going to build our own anyways. So I think everything that's supposed to be is supposed to be here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish disassembling this. Scrap piece. I don't remember this, but I guess I'm sure it's still part of the Sarlacc pit. So I am destroying something that was made in. Well, I'm taking something apart that was made in 19. Now, probably, but it never really was when I bought it, anyways. And it doesn't matter because we're gonna make it better. Bad board. There's the main board for it. Got all this. I feel like I'm definitely missing. Uh, I really do. I feel like I am. I'm assuming there's supposed to be something that holds. I think there's a piece. Yeah, yeah, we are definitely missing. Or do they make you? Oh wow. Okay, I see. I remember this now. They actually game board actually sits on top of this. So let me get my instructions out, or it sits on top of something. I think it sits on top of that. So let me find the instructions again. Play. Let's assemble. You guys can see everything good. The resin parts, Draven, are going good. They are done. Um, my resin prints are going good. I do have some stuff to show you. If you're not on my Facebook page, you would have not seen it. But I've got some more interesting things for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to assemble this thing. D and E. Fold D. Okay, fold each sail barge support along the scored line. Oh, part two. Or part B. Okay, I see how that's going. I got that. So we do need the box. So basically using the bottom of this box. Quite silly, huh? This piece will go there, there. As a kid, this was probably one of the coolest things I thought out there. Of course, it was 1983, so who knows? Okay, so that's it. That's A, B, and C place. Basically, they just sit there. That's it. They just sit there. Okay. So now we're gonna take the ship destabilizer. Carry gently along the blah blah blah. Then fold one piece through. One piece. One piece. This piece. Then fold along each of the scored lines after. Should look like this. Okay, so you kind of want me to fold this up. Okay, well basically after they get that, they want you to move on to another piece anyway, so. Okay, same piece, not the same. Oh, okay. See what you get? You move on to the next instructions, you know what you're doing already. Okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. They're gonna go inside each other. Okay, so I gotta take this little square thingy out, or like this. Okay. walk into each other. Ooh, look at that. 1983 at its best. That will be that. Okay, that is very cheesy. Okay. Okay, so now oh, okay, so this and this will go like this, and this will go like this. Okay, corner. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks like this. Hopefully will show up for you guys. That's what it's looking like. Hey, got 4 people here. Who else is here? Anybody else want to talk, or you just gonna sit there and watch? That's cool. Watch if you want. Okay, so let's see. After that, we move to the next part, which is looks like the outside sandbarges for the pit. Okay, carefully punch out the. Okay, that's done. Taking this and this. I don't know. I see. I see. Okay, so they are going like and then this and this. You take this piece out here. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and that's gonna probably sit like this. That. What do you want, right? 1983. Now, this was a game that a lot of my friends, as growing up, we would talk about Star Wars stuff or whatever else, and game boards and stuff like this. This is a game board not too many people know about. Now they probably know about it a little bit more because I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have brought this board game, kind of talked about it, stuff they probably grew up as being uh, children. And then it looks like I'm taking this piece here, which is the ship. Okay. And and we're gonna start doing some folding there, huh? Okay, so it looks like I'm instructions. I just kind of look at pictures and go from there. And that's gonna fold into that. That's gonna fold into that. And they're all gonna fold. Got this. I got this. I think I got this. Hey, this is easy. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. And then that slot goes into that slot, and that slot goes into that slot. Like I said, that junk man looks like kind of you know what? Yeah, yeah. It's not really that difficult. I mean, it's just fold this, fold that. Um, you got to put it together just to play the damn game. That's the silly part of it, I guess. Either some spots are gonna have at least one part that's gonna be out. So that's basically going to be the ship, and if I'm correct, it just sits like this. Okay. Um, okay, I got that all folded up. Oh, okay, actually, it's not going to sit like that. Sorry, my bad. It's going to sit like this. And I know there's one more piece, and this is the part Jabba and them sit. And this is basically the same thing. You're just going to fold this all in. It just basically fold, fold that in, fold that in. stick this into these little slots. So, like I said, it's all just cardboard, very thin cardboard. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this good. Hopefully. Okay, so there you go. It's the ship, and that was easy to do. And then you got your rules. Now I'm going to go back over all the little silly figures. I will take them out again and show you. So this is one of the Gamorrean guards. There's 10 of these. And if I read correctly, without reading any of the rules, they all sat like this. Yeah, this doesn't sit very stable, I guess. Now, I could go and repaint these. When I first got this, I thought, hey, maybe I should just repaint these, just deal with it. But then when I was really looking at the heroes, God, they're just horribly designed. They really are. I know anybody that's showing up now or it's around, but probably not. Um, I think you guys left, man. But that's how I was. Hey. You know what I should have done also is I should have posted this. See if I can do this real quick, guys. Um, send this. Share that from. Actually, you know what? I can do that right here in a group. Here we go. Earlier. Yep, that's done. So then, if I'm correct, Java goes up here. Got a little knot on the top of his head. If I'm, they go back here. Silly Princess Leia. Looks like her outfit would have been for when she goes on to the planet. I can't even think of the planet's name right now. I'm such an idiot. I should know this. Endor. And go there. Even Luke's got a little bump on his head. Okay. That's Nick 2. And then through Han Solo. Thinking it would go Luke, Han, Chewie, Princess Leia. Sure. Oh, I'm a man, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, I'm all ready. And then we've got old Boba Fett here, old Boba Fett, which looks really, really bad face. See, you know, for 83, I guess that's not a bad sculpt, but the paint, basically how that game would be set up. Now, as you can see, it's very, I guess you could break it down real quick, put it away, and be good. I don't remember really breaking it down except for the eye, because I think what I did is I broke this part, made the ship in just like that, and kind of just squished it in the box a little bit. It probably kind of popped out. It's easy to put back together. Um, Let me go clean up my little mess here with my little figurine pieces. Sure, you're going to start crafting this because I'm trying to figure out how I want to redesign this. This is set up so as you're playing and you get to one of these guards and you beat them, you can basically just knock them off and they fall into the Sarlacc pit. Okay? And then you go all the way up there with your heroes, and then you have to defeat these two guys, Boba and Nikto, before you can fight Jabba the Hutt. Now, I was reading the instructions in the gameplay on this. Basically, it's going to come down to the winner is whoever beats Jabba, and it's the game's kind of, you just got to have the right number, your number to beat Jabba. If not, then you end up going all the way to back, and then you got to work your way all the way back up here again. If, assuming by then these guards are going to be gone. I mean, the guards can. You know, my character. I'm done. I'm out of the game. I want to keep it the same style. Well, I still want to have the ship and the pit. So I'm definitely going to make the pit the same size, if not big, if not a bit bigger. And I'm going to make that all out of foam. So that's going to be like blocks of foam stacked on each other, and then have the Sarlacc pit in here, and then try to figure out how I'm going to do the teeth and the arms, tentacles. I think what I will do is maybe 3D print some of that stuff. If just take some small pieces of foam and try to bevel them down to basically, a lot of this is going to be on the fly. I will be doing live streams of how I'm going to do this, but I just wanted to show you guys the basics of this for now. And what I want to do is show you a little treat that you guys have not seen yet, except maybe Mr. B, maybe on Facebook or not. Uh, right here, I have a 3D printed version of Jabba the Hutt. And of course, you look at him and him, and you see a big difference. So this might have to be a lot bigger than I want the ship than I was predicting. And the ship's going to have to be big enough to fit his fat butt on there. So you're going to have to be so wide. Sarlacc pit's going to have to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to have to figure out the scaling with this. Now, I made this figure here hollow. So in the back you see some holes, and you can see where they're like, looks like there's a, like the way they did this print, it was like they didn't really fill this in properly when they designed it. So I ended up having like, I didn't have to put it together, but there's like little cracks, little spots, like they had spacing for it. It was almost set up like the toy where you could move inside, but that's not how this is designed, but that's kind of how it came out when I think they scanned it maybe and then did some touch up. It's still leaking a little bit of resin or even IPA or the rubbing alcohol that was in there, so I'm still in the middle of trying to clean him out. So there's him. Okay. Next, we're gonna grab. I had to find this figure. I actually purchased this one here. I had to print him and put him together, but this is Luke Skywalker. This is the one I found I thought was the best one. I had to put his arms on, his saber on, and then put him on one. And this is the original, so you can definitely tell there is going to be a big difference in detail. I will be painting these. Will I be doing it on the live stream? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Next, I have Han Solo. Now, with Han Solo, every time I printed him, his gun so thin. I basically broke it every time I printed this guy. His hand here, his fingers aren't good. I have one figure where his fingers are good. You can see them a lot better. Uh, Found out what was going on, fixed that. But now these figures here are actually like replicas from other board games. But these prints were free. This one was a free one. Most of them all were free except the Gamorrean guards and Luke. Everybody else I got for free. The other ones cost me a little bit of money for the file, but that's all right. So I will probably have to somehow give him a gun, maybe make it out of green stuff or some kind of putty. It's not going to be greatly detailed because that's going to be very difficult to do. Right home now, but I will have to try to figure out how I'm going to do his gun because he looks silly just holding his hand out there in a fist like he's going to punch you or something. Okay, let's see. Now we have. Did he go in here? Yes, he did. Where is he? Where is he? Okay. So then here, like I said, this is my Boba Fett, and then you have your 1983 Boba Fett. Uh, Big difference. So this should look a lot better of a game. At least it'll look better. Gameplay, still kind of the same. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Now, with me, my biggest thing was Jabba the Hutt was not on any of these ships when Luke and them were fighting, but I have to deal with that because that's how you beat the game. So one of the characters that were not on this game, but I want to put this in here so people have a choice if they want to play Princess Leia or maybe they want to play Lando when he was in the the skiff suit or something like that it was called when he was in a disguise. So I found this figure. It's not supposed to be Lando, but it's one of the guards that was supposed to be flying or in control of one of the ships. So I ended up printing him, and I can make him look like Lando Calrissian. So we'll go with that. That'll be Lando. So that'll be an option for a character. Let's see what else I got in this box. Oh yeah, yeah. Where are you? Did you fall in here? Yes, you did. Okay, so now we have the original Jabba. We have the original Chewbacca, and now we have a 3D print of Chewbacca. So that's going to look a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Let's see. Uh, this is one of the other Lukes that I did print, but I don't really care too much for his hairstyle or whatever else. But that's another one I'll paint, and if somebody wants to use that one instead of the other one, they can. So I'll paint that for that. Okay, what else have we got here? I got a bunch of Landos in there that I didn't use. Okay, that they're all the same, but just shut up while I'm at it, Drew. So here we go with Princess Leia, and then I'm going to use this Princess Leia instead. This is basically her after she's been on Endor, just like this one. And her gun, for somehow it held up. I don't understand how that held up compared to Han's, but I guess it goes down to how well it was designed. Let's see what else have we got. Now this Niktu character. Uh, did I not come in? And I don't know. But I decided to use. They had some characters like Niktu guards or whatever else, and I thought out of all the ones I found, this was the best one. He's supposed to be the main guard or the main leader, so that's the one I chose. And then we've got a bunch of Gamorrean guards. We've got these ones here. There's supposed to be 10 all complete. I think I've got 10, but I only have so many of these on bases. So I will show you the ones I do have on base. Okay. Just double check all my stuff. Okay. Here's one of the Gamorrean guards. Oh, seeing this okay. I look like I got it in camera view. So that's one of them right there, gun and hand axe. Gamorrean guard with just the hand axe. Now, like I said, here's the original. Here's the new style. He just has his axe as he's just leaning on it, chilling, relaxing. That's what they all look like. Now the bases I printed aren't the greatest. I kind of changed them up, and they did not come out too well. They're good enough for what I need. Here's another one. Let's see. Here's one with just his little halberd. Just put it that way. But that's what he looks like. Sorry if I'm not saying anything. Oh, he was Bib Fortuna. Wait. Really? Okay, well, I guess I didn't look for him. There's the other one I had before, I think. And here's another one of the guards. Got hair on it. Just with his axe and his halberd. Bib Fortuna. Oh, okay. The day. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Um, so I don't know. Those are the characters I've printed, 3D ones. Like I said, I'm going to redesign this. What I think I'm going to do in the next stream is maybe have some sketches and some drawings of how I'm going to do this. Uh, this is definitely going to be better built, better made. I think I'm going to get rid of, like, they got the little hectagon squares on here. I think I might change that up and just do square ones instead. I'm not sure. I mean, I could still do it the same style. Um, I don't really like some of the designs on this, so I would definitely be changing it. I probably will actually take some pictures of the one that they were on and base the when I make this out of the foam and try to base it off that one. Might have to make it a little wider just so it can be played. So it might have to be a little bit longer. I don't know. Just trying to make it a good style of make it look good so it doesn't look too bulky or whatever else. Try to make it as close as I can and see how well that works out. In my mind, I've got this figured out in a way. Actually doing it might be a different story. I'm going to move this camera back up to me and then probably just wait for it to catch up because, it is a little on the slow side. But I'm hoping you guys like this little stream I did tonight. Uh, that wasn't sure how long I was going to stay on. It's only been 40 minutes. I have the phone that I need to go and do this. I will probably keep original. I don't think I'm going to try to print and make any new ones. I think I'll just keep it the way it is, unless I decide I want to change the game style to it. But really, all I want to do in this is recreate the Sarlacc pit and the ship, make the characters better, which thank God for 3D printers, you can now do that, and make this look better than it did in 1983. Um, so I can't really think of anything else. Uh, yes, Jabba no Baba. Yes, Jabba no Baba. Baba no Jabba. See, let's read some comments. I see it's been mostly Brian. Yes. You could say bunghole. This definitely right here looks like a giant bunghole with teeth. So make sure you don't stick anything in there because it's gonna get eaten. Come on. Definitely want to thank you guys for showing up. Um, surprised my connection's been good. Stream has been going good. I love trying to play cameraman and record. I know I got that recording, if it even is still recording, which it looks like it is. I'm probably going to have to re-record this again if I really want to do a video for it. Maybe I'll have to figure out like, okay, this is what it looks like, and then this is what I did, and just do a short film clip like that. Sure, because I'm probably sure I got in the way of the camera. I'm sure it did not see everything. I'll have to take a look at it and see. Like I said, that's what stinks about not having another person here to be a cameraman or pay attention to that stuff. So you got to kind of wing it yourself, and hopefully it works out. Let's see, anything else? Mr. B, I know you said, was that Bid Fortuna? No, it was not Bid Fortuna. Bid Fortuna was the dude with the little tentacle things hanging around his neck. That was Jabba No Bother guy, right? Yes. Um, Tuna, yeah. Can't think of anything else to say. There's four. We were up at 5 or 6 at one time. Um, so anybody that's showing up now, sorry if you missed the stream. You can always play it from the beginning if you want to see it all, see where I'm going with this. Not sure when I will be doing my next stream. Tomorrow being Sunday, maybe, who knows? Monday, I don't think so, but I will definitely inform you guys. I'm still trying to remember how YouTube works and the OBS work. Maybe I'll start doing posts and give people notifications that the video is going to be out this day or the live stream will be on this day. I think that's what I'll do with that. My guys, all I can say is I hope you enjoy watching this, and I'll let you know when I'm going to do this again, and that's it until next time, guys. That is hilarious. Customs. This was here with us. We had a few people, but now we're down to 2. Like I said, I'm calling it, guys. Till next time. Goodbye.